everything as per ICC's protocol and as the demand. Almost renovation of many stands, renovation of many VVIP lounges had been done, and we have given a new look to the ground. If your cameraman goes around the stadium, he could see we have changed a lot of the infrastructures, and the lights has been changed. LED lights has been placed. Before it was sodium vapor lights. Now we have installed LED lights for better clarity and better focus lux in the ground. So according to us, we are 100% prepared for the World Cup matches. Though it's a warm-up matches, but we have expected for World Cup match, and many people from across the state they wanted a World Cup match in our Barsapara ground. But I want to say them, this time ICC has made a rule. Minimum 5 matches has to be done in a ground, and at this moment, I don't think Guwahati, our state, is prepared to hold 5 matches together. Not in prospect of the infra of Barsapara ground, but in context of hotels, in context of arrangement, because we have only got two 5-star hotels, and as you know, in Taj Vivanta, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh teams are there, and in Radisson Blue, India, England, Afghanistan will be staying there, and there's no third 5-star hotel. So people across the country would like to visit India or Barsapara during World Cup matches. That might be a problem, and also I think 1 or 2 matches could have been better for us, but 5 matches would have been a problem, and there are some rules of ICCI. So ICC this time we are fully prepared. I hope ICC will get to know Guwahati can host matches, and in the near future we can get more World Cup level matches. But yes, we are 100% prepared. We are expecting a huge turnaround for India and England matches on 30th. But tomorrow we have got a match between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, and let's see how much crowd turns up, because as both the teams are away team, so people of Guwahati or Assam would like to see India team, most probably Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, as I don't know how much they will be playing more for the country. So I think this India and England match will be a houseful match, and the rest other matches will also be a good turnaround. But I don't know how much people will be there.
Well, two teams have already landed, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. India probably might have landed a short while back. When are the other teams coming and how are they practicing? We know that there are two venues for practice.
Tomorrow, India and England will be here for practice session, and at that time, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh will be playing their warm match in Barsapara. So India and England will have their practice session in Amingaon. We have got a good ground in Amingaon, where we used to host Ranji matches. There, India and England will do their practice, and on 38, India will play here. And if two teams are playing in Barsapara, at that moment, the other two teams who will already be here in Guwahati, like England, they have got 2 matches here. Sri Lanka, they have got 2 matches here. So at that moment, they will be practicing Amingaon. So we have divided the schedules, like matches here in main match will be in Barsapara, but practice session will be in Amingaon. So tomorrow, India and England will do their practice in Amingaon.
So, how has been the response from the cricket lovers? Are you expecting full houses in all the matches?
As I have informed you earlier, India and England will be houseful matches. According to Book My Show, at this moment, I think only 1,500 tickets has been left for sale, and I think this 1,000 tickets will also be sold out.
How will be these warm-up matches? Will it be 50 overs?
Yes, only 50-over matches. It's same like other matches. Only the thing is, they will not have the marks or score. It's a 50-over matches. Same. It will be telecast in uh, televisions, and everything will be there. Same broadcast team. Everything is equivalent. Only the thing is, the team whoever wins in this match will not get a points which will be counted for the World Cup series. So there's a difference. Rest everything is same. We're hosting a T20 in the month of November, 20th of November. But in T20 matches, they will not be able to see Virat, Rohit, and other star players, because they don't play T20s nowadays. So that's the thing. Like, people across the state can come and have the feel of Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and the senior players.
Thank you very much. That was the president of Assam Cricket Association, Mr. Torongo Gogo, speaking exclusively to Northeast Live. Reporting from Guwahati, this is Arindam Das for Northeast Live.
All right, so on your screens, these are the live visuals coming in from BARSAPARA Stadium as the teams have already arrived for the practice match, as the warm-up matches will start from tomorrow. So Indian team has arrived in Guwahati, but these are live visuals coming in from BARSAPARA Stadium, where the teams have already arrived for the practice session. As the warm-up matches, the 4 warm-up matches will start from tomorrow in Guwahati, and the last-minute preparations are already done at the BARSAPARA Stadium, as the warm-up matches will start from tomorrow. So the teams are already there for the practice session at the BARSAPARA Stadium, as tomorrow is the warm-up matches, and their warm-up matches will be beginning tomorrow. Well, today the teams of India and England, India has already reached in Guwahati, and England will be reaching in the evening or late at night. Well, these two teams will face each other on September 30th. And even as last-minute preparations are on for the warm-up match for the ICC World Cup to be held tomorrow in Guwahati, both the teams, namely Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, are making sure to train well ahead of the match. All right, our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das, joins us over the phone. Well, Arindam, as the practice session is right now on at the BARSAPARA Stadium, so has the Sri Lankan team arrived for the practice session?
That's right. The Sri Lankan team has just arrived here at the BARSAPARA Stadium, and they will be on ground for their net practice. And a short while back, Hassan Mahmood, that's the pace bowler of Bangladesh, also addressed the media regarding the team's preparedness for this World Cup. So, if I can ask my camera person to pan and show the entire atmosphere here. Bangladesh team has ended their net practice, and right now you can see that in this bus the Sri Lankan team has arrived, and you can see the players of the Sri Lankan team entering the lobby here at the BARSAPARA Stadium. They will be coming out in some time when they'll be doing their net practice, the same place where the Bangladesh team was doing net practice a short while back. So the Bangladesh team has ended their net practice, and they will be right now returning back to their hotel. And the Sri Lankan team has arrived, and they have right now gone inside the BARSAPARA Stadium, and they will be also on the ground after some time. So the Sri Lankan team is expected to do net practice for over an hour or 2 hours. So the team is already here, and in some time from now we can see them on ground doing net practice.
Right, Arindam, and fans were pretty excited outside the LGPI airport just a short while back, as Indian team has arrived in Guwahati for the warm-up match against England.
That's right. There will be 4 warm-up matches to be played in Guwahati from tomorrow. It starts tomorrow on 29th. That's tomorrow. It will be Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. Then on 30th it will be England, India. That would be a cracker of match because the defending World Cup champion will be playing the Indian team, and it is expected that it is going to be a full house here at the BARSAPARA Stadium for that match. In fact, I had interviewed the president of Assam Cricket Association as to what is the expectation of ACA regarding all the 4 warm-up matches. He said that for the India-England match, the tickets are being sold online through Book My Show, and what he has told us is that all the tickets have been sold out. Only last 1,000 tickets are left. So it's going to be a full-packed BARSAPARA Stadium for the India-England match to be played on 30th of September. But for the other matches also, if you go and see the Book My Show app, where the tickets are available for booking, you can see that all the stands are fast filling up. So we can expect that in other matches also, it is going to be a good crowd to cheer the other teams who will be here for the warm-up matches.
And Arindam, how is the atmosphere there right now at the BARSAPARA Stadium as the practice session is right now on?
Yes, The Bangladesh team arrived here at 2 p.m. So around 2:30 p.m. they got on the ground for their net practice, and just a short while back, say about 15-20 minutes back, they have ended their net practice, and right now. 5 minutes back, the Sri Lankan team has arrived and they will be on ground for the net practice. So it was a hectic day here at the BARSAPARA stadium, but yes, since nobody is allowed to come inside for witnessing this net practice, so we didn't see any crowd watching the players. But yes, people will turn out in the warm-up matches that starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is the first match to be played between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh.
All right, Arindam, now the traffic department has also made some changes in the routes and the traffic management. So can you just brief us about that as well?
Yes, the DCP of traffic has addressed a press conference, and there will be certain restriction and regulations of traffic in and around Guwahati where these warm-up matches will be played. And what we have come to know that the National Highway bypass, which connects Jalukbari with Khanapara, that stretch of highway will be closed for heavy vehicular movement. So no trucks or other commercial vehicles will be allowed to ply on that road from 9 a.m. to 12 midnight when the matches will be played. And on the other side, if we look at the Lokhra Lal Ganesh Nepali Mandir road, so that will be a one-way road. Traffic movement will be from the Lal Ganesh side or the Nepali Mandir side to Lokhra side. There will be no vehicular movement from the Lokhra side to Lal Ganesh. So that regulation, in fact, in other roads also, like the AK Azad road, which will also be a one-way during the matches, and a few other roads will be made one-way. And parking arrangements have been made because a large number of vehicles will also be coming when people come to see the matches. So a large number of vehicles is expected. So different parking lots have been identified, and those parking lots will be there for parking the vehicles of the spectators who come here to see the matches. So yes, elaborate arrangements have been made by the traffic department, and there will be regulation and restriction in Guwahati when the matches will be played.
All right, thank you, Arindam, for giving us all those details. Welcome back. Meghalaya Tourism Minister Paul Lindok said the implementation of the inner line permit will not impact the number of tourists visiting the state. Referring to Israel as a hit tourist destination despite strict visa restrictions, Lindorff said, it is better to cater to the right kind of tourist.
You see, a lot of things can be fused. It all is a matter of how you prioritize. I have mentioned this once, I will mention this again to you today, that a country like Israel, for instance, is very difficult for visitors to access. But the tourism revenue of Israel is one of the top in the world. Their system, the visa system, is more rigorous than the ILP being implemented in some of the states. It is therefore a fusion of various government initiatives to ensure that we cater to the right kind of tourists.
So ILP will not hamper tourism.
I do not see such a problem. It has not hampered Israel, it has not hampered the United States. Why should it hamper Meghalaya?
And earlier this month, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma had informed that the state government is awaiting response from the centre on the implementation of ILP in the state.